And we're live. Live on air. Just a second, everybody. Give me 1 secundo. I need to do the tweets. Oh yeah. Paste and publish. There we go. All right. Links are out. People will be notified. What's up, KV? Hello. How are you? What's up, Flash? You guys chilling and stuff? You guys just chilling right now? Hanging out? That's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying this dev time. I got some coffee here. Yeah. T is out right now. She might be phoning in. She's gonna TT phone home. She might TT phone home. What's up, Stoppable Force? How are you doing today? So today I'm going to be working on MZMMO a little bit. Freaking! Yep. I might add some more database stuff going. I probably won't mess with the SQL database just yet because I need to get more connectivity. Oh, I should probably show where we're at. I've got the chat box thing further. It's like you take a step forward and you take a step back, and you take 2 steps forward and you take a step back, and it's very, very slow, inchy progress. But check it out. We changed the CSS thanks to T. She showed me some cool stuff. Actually, I found this stuff online, this oval looking thing, and then I asked T, like, I know you know how to do that, so show me how to do that in the game. And then she's like, oh yeah, I can do that. And we took a minute and boom, she showed me how to do it in the game real quick. Saves me a lot of time from, like, you know, having to research if someone's right next to you. Like, I've done that thing before. So I found this on the internet and I was like, good, I want to put this inside of the MZ project as well. We still have some issues, obviously. We're not making I didn't make too much progress. I couldn't get past this point. Maybe I can get some help from the chats. The secret chats. Today we're going to have a very, very chill stream. You can ask me questions about RPG Maker, MZ, MySQL, Socket.io, Express, jQuery. Not that I will have the answers, Node.js, but I can help you find them. I will help you do the finding of things. So check out our little chat box here. It's like ovally now. It's got like a little curved edge on this side, and the same thing on the send button. They look all ovally and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like that. We're gonna have a first impressions tomorrow. That coffee dough. Yeah. Oh, so the progress. Let's be this person. Yes, I'm that style. I'll be Drifty. A warrior named Drifty. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go here because it'll lock the thing up. There we go. So we have a server running for the Socket.io. This is the Socket server, and it just said, you know, we connected here. And test message to the swerver. This is on Wednesday, my dudes, and we're sending stuff. Boom. And then instantly it goes to the server, but that's not all. The server also sends the message out to all the clients connected. Boom, test message on the server. This is on Wednesday, my dudes. And if I go like this, it goes to the server and it sends it to everyone else. But here's the issue. We somehow removed the canvas for where the text would show up on the game client. And I'm not sure if I'm not sure where I want it, if I want it to be right next to it, maybe like an optional thing. But another thing to consider is I'm doing all this with the index HTML. And maybe I should just start putting stuff in the plugin itself for the game. So I'm thinking maybe I just try to do something with Socket.io through the plugin as well. So I'm going to try to mess around like that. I really am in like a learning phase, a learning thing, So I don't really say, I wouldn't say this is a tutorial. This is definitely not a tutorial. This is me trying to figure it out, and hopefully you have fun hanging out here. Corey Davis with a $5 super chat. What's up, Corey? How you doing, man? He goes, Drift, I don't know if you noticed, but more RPG Maker MZ YouTubers have been popping up. Makes you wonder what made them start doing YouTube, huh? Yeah, it does. I quite often ask that. I'm like, yo, I like that there's more people. I want this scene to be hella poppin'. I want this scene to be much bigger and way more poppin'. That would be gigawatt fire. Sir Legna, what's up, Skepsis D? How you doing? Smo's here. KV's here. Flash is here. How you guys doing today? You can JavaScript adjust the HTML if you want a solo plugin. Well, the thing is, I am using a solo plugin on here, Sir Legna. So I don't need to keep adding stuff into the index HTML script section, which what I've been doing, right? I don't need to be doing this as much. Let's see. This is the JavaScript part of the HTML file. And I'm wondering if I could just move this entirely to the plugin, right? Because I have a plugin, the client plugin here. So I'm going to just try that, because trial and error. End of aliasing, end of overriding. And this will be core, whatever. Tease Jams, baby, are you going to call me? Hit me, baby, one more time. What's up, Sora? How you doing? So, like, now I'm wondering if I, because this plugin is being run through the Chromium node thing on MZ. Sir Legna says, I am saying all those adjustments can be moved right into the plugin. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. Let's do that. Let's take all of this scripty script. Let's just cut it out of here. Cut it out now. Cut it on out. Everybody just cut it out. Cut it out and paste it into this. Boom. Right? So now we've got our... Let's just start with that before I change anything. All I did was take the script out of the index HTML, and that means I can get rid of this as well. Right? Clean up this a bit, save it, go over here to this one, save it. I don't need to see the integration really, because we're going to do this. Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey. Appreciate that, man. Maybe a certain YouTuber should put on his dad's shoes and bring them into the fold. I would, but I'm merely a pawn. Well, I mean, I'm always welcoming new YouTubers. I like new YouTubers. I think the scene should be more poppin'. I don't know how to do it more than what I am doing it now. I shout out to YouTubers all the time. I do show the love, and I appreciate... competition is good. Competition is good because the end result means I have, at the end of the year, I have more to show for what I've done, because I'm like, oh, if I don't do it, this person might do it. The person who's drove me the most, and this was back in the early MV days, was SRD. Because, man, he was quick to put out a tutorial, and I had to fight him to get it out first. Like a new thing would come out, and we both were talking about it like lickety-split, like that day or the next day. And so he kept me on my toes, and I appreciate that about SRD. And there's people out there that are interested in what we're doing. See, it's still early days, and everybody's interested early days. They smell blood in the water, and they want a piece of that. But it's all about the long term. It's about the long term. Do people have the stamina to continue in the down times? When you got 6 viewers and no one's interested. Do you have the stamina to continue and nobody's super chatting? Do you have the stamina to continue do you feel like a failure? Yeah, you will, but you still have to continue. You have to continue. And that's why I said, if you do this and you're trying to do it because you want fame, you're trying to do this because you want money, you're going to fail. You're not going to have that stamina to continue. But if you're doing this because you actually enjoy what you're doing, well, then you might have a chance. You might have a chance if you listen to the audience. If you can't just go off into your own world. Otherwise, you're making a video, not a live stream. So, but at the same time, if you're just chatting, then why are you even broadcasting? You should just be chatting. So I try to make progress and also engage. And it's a hard process. It's a hard thing. But I appreciate that $5, Corey. And yes, I agree. I like to bring them into the fold and help them with things. And I always answer, too. If people ask me, how do I'm trying to get my settings quite right, I show them the settings I use. It's just how it is. Anyway, Sir Legna says that I can do it like this. He's like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hold on. Yes, you can. Oof. T is not here. T is ready to call me. Is T going to call me? Let me see. Hold up. Where's this at? Do. Oh my god. Join the call. Join the sweetness. The sweet call. Hello?
Hi.
Oh my god. I see your lips moving on your avatar, honey.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear T? Say something cool, T.
Something cool, T.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I'm gonna watch the video because I'm a total boomer and I can't figure out how to turn the volume down on the phone.
Oh. I thought you were technologically inclined to do these things.
No, I apparently am not.
You'd think
it would.
To be fair,
yeah.
On a phone, I have no idea. I do everything on a computer. The only thing I do on my phone is talk on Discord when I'm not next to my computer. So
I have no idea how to use this thing. Like, you could turn down the volume, but I think that turns you down too. Hold on, let me try. No, I can still hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, you know, you can turn the volume down on YouTube and keep the Discord volume up.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes. Progress. I need to restart and see if everything still works the same, because what I did is I took the script code off the HTML and I put it inside the client plugin, the MZMMO client plugin. Oh, before I forget, I need to make sure that I put that plugin into the project, which I already have it in there, but I need to update it every time. Because I was smart and I was like, yo, let me make sure that I have all these core files in the same spot, yada, yada, yada. And then I'm like, oh yeah, but it also needs to be in the game. I'll just copy and paste it over every time. Waffles with a $10 super chat. Oh my God. Another dev stream. Slice Drifty at 10. Do some first impressions, please. Waffles, tomorrow. Tomorrow we got a first impressions tomorrow.
Yay.
On the 8th, we have a first impressions. We're going to be playing Nightmares game. Oh, I got to turn that down. Sounds like...
It's funny. KB Kingdom says, got a super chat if you want a better chance of being seen. And I kid you not, I had the super chat window open and my credit card out, guys. I did. I was gonna super chat Drifty.
You're just gonna give YouTube 35% of our money, so I can read you.
I thought it would be funny, but by the time I had it out, you were like, "Oh, let's see if T's on the line."
I was giving you a minute.
You beat me to it.
I was also responding to a super chat, and those I do have to see those and want to see those and need to see those, frankly. So we've got the plugin updated. I'm going to restart here, not the thing, but this thing, yeah, and see if taking it out of the HTML will still work the same. Oh gosh, no! Look, it created a problem. We straight up got a problem here. It broke something. It went widescreen on me. Do. Huh. Okay. Well, all right then. Let me try that. Thank you for the $10 Waffles. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we got a first impression schedule. Nightmares game. Nightmares game is going to be played tomorrow. I should have tested one more thing. It's fine. I'll just do it. Sir Legna says you will have to use JavaScript to do the inserting into HTML, not just copy paste.
Yeah.
How do I do that? That's a thing. A $10 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey. Appreciate that. He goes, I would love to be a new MZ, but I'm still an MV. But maybe, just maybe, the RPG community can rally around a certain YouTuber and we can grow together as a unit. And I'm sure you can agree with that. Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Corey?
You gotta come to the dark side and become an MZ user. You gotta be on the cutting edge where not every plugin has been made yet, and you're still waiting for things to happen, but it's still mostly there.
No, you're not waiting for things to happen. You're writing them plugins yourself.
That too, yes. That's what's happening. It's cool. Like, it's like the people around me are doing epic, cool stuff, and I love it. Puts money back in pocket. Be back tomorrow. Love you guys and community. Back to work. I go. Waffles.
See waffles.
Are you in a storm right now, T?
No, the heater kicked on. The heater kicked on, and I decided right now is a good time to sweep the floor. Maybe not.
No, it's not a good time. All I hear is Waffles says, Corey, I haven't touched MZ, and I pre-ordered it. Don't feel bad. KV says, T gets it. It's time to sweep the floor and stand next to the heater. Oh, I made a thing for you guys. Hold on, I'm going to play it. I made a thing. Let me pause the music. I'll play it for you guys. Here we go. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us today. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and join us on Discord. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? I messed up. Shut up. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us today. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and join us on Discord. Yeah. There we go. You guys like the thing I made for you? Corey Davis with a $5 beautiful super chat. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Corey, $5 super chat to tell you. He said hi, T.
Hey, Corey.
He wanted to say what's up.
How's your day going, man? I didn't want to get out of bed this morning.
Oh, it was tough.
It was hard. Hard times.
Human being says, I'm interested in unit growing, please. Unit growing?
Human.
Sir Legna, you're gonna have to link that link to me. Link that link to me in Discord. Can you put that in the MZMMO chat coding chat? Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom. You know what? I could also look it up. I mean, we're doing dev stuff. Let me see. How to insert. Don't. The first thing that comes up. How to insert a tampon. And the second thing, how to insert signature in Word. And
you know what? The first thing is very, very, very important information for half of the human population.
Yes. How to insert HTML code in your JS file, right? That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Let's see what Google has to say. Let me move this back out of the way and see what Goggle has to say about it. How to connect HTML to JavaScript. You can add JavaScript code in an HTML document. No. That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking, how to put HTML. I'm not saying how do you put JS in your HTML. I'm saying how do you put HTML in your JS, bro. Stoppable Force with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. $5 for those dope beats. Hey. Stoppable Force. Stoppable Force. Yeah, there's a dope beat for you. I call it Stoppable Force. You like it? Document-create element script-synchronously. A $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey. He says, making it got my stream on last night, but sadly, it was a few of us, and I mess up on sound. But I think I've made strides in a new sound and Fruity Loops. Yeah, man, that's cool. It's always trial and error. Like, even up to this day, we're like, how do I sound? Is the volume right? Is it, I'm still, you will never not be worried about how you sound over the live stream. Like, is it loud enough? Is it distorting? Are the levels right? Is the music too loud? It's always these things, especially if you've got other stuff going on, like a piano and little beat buttons and someone's phoning in a conversation. It's very easy. Any one of those could really mess everything up. If there's stuff in the background that's just like That's another thing that can cause people to be like, oh, it's just it's too much on my, it's too much, you know. It's like, are you playing Super Mario Brothers? Are you in a pipe right now?
Yes, I'm in a pipe right now.
Look this up. Document dash. Okay, let me do this. Goggle. Tell me. Goggle, you tell me this thing. Did you mean this thing? Yes, maybe that. Is it possible to call a JS file synchronously and then use it immediately afterwards? Well, I mean, what's the point of taking it out of the HTML, putting it in a JS file just to call the JS file? I don't really need to do that. I just thought I would be able to take the script out of the index HTML and put it into the plugin. Blarg, bleat. You can create your script element with an onload handler that will be called when the script has been loaded and evaluated by the browser. The beautiful thing about RPG Maker is it automatically does that for us. It calls all the plugins and puts them in after main.js. Like, so you have all your plugins. Like, the plugins will load on their own. I don't really need a script to run the plugins. The plugins run themselves. I'm just trying to take the script out of the HTML and put it in the JS. Oh, okay, then yes, just need onload function. Do realize I'm listening and not actually seeing specific stuff. Okay. Right. Flash says he's got a question from weeks ago. What's your question, Flash? Ask it. No guarantees that it will be answered, but you can ask. Script.onload. Okay, so for Sir Legna, who's someone I know can actually help with this specific issue, I've got some script in an HTML file that's running for MZ, and I'm trying to take it out of MZ and put that into a plugin file, right? And I also want to do other things inside that plugin file that would maybe be needing those things that are needing the variables and stuff that's defined in that plugin file. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be out of scope trying to reference something that the index.html script.js is creating and doing. So I want to move it to the plugin so that I can also use those functions in other ways and not have a huge index.html with a huge script section and not write the whole damn plugin inside the HTML. And so you're saying all I need to do inside the JS is write scripts.onload function, or do I need to do that inside the index and then write the plugin from there? Is this script in the body tags or headers? If header, don't need, just call the script. If body, need to do onload of the body if its order is dependent. It does depend. It is dependent, and the script is in the body, so it's not a header. Because if it's in the header, if it's in the header, will it still load the game? We need to run a test. It's interesting that it would be different, right? Because the scripts that are being called normally from the index.html are, it's not this one. Oh my god, I messed up. I did the big stupids, didn't I? Yeah, oh man, I'm dumb. Hold on. I did something stupid. I took out the code from the website, the HTTP. It's so hard because I'm actually doing two programs right now. I've got two separate index.htmls open and being worked on. One is for the HTTP requests, and then the other one is for MZ's index.html. So I'm doing the stupid every now and then, and like forgetting which one I'm in, and yeah, you know how that goes. It's wonderful stuff. So let me put that back and take the bit of code that I've got inside the actual games version. Jeez. Let's cut that out and put that in the client to see how that works. Whoa, what's going on, T? What's happening over there?
Sorry.
What's happening over there? Okay, I do need to restart the server, which I will do really quick. Not a big problem. Close this, bring this up, go like that. Done. It's still running a test SQLize. Flash, Corey's asking if you're using MV or MZ. Then I need to restart I need to copy paste the client because it's also changed, yeah. Let's copy the client, paste it over into the plugins, replace it, minimize these folders, bring the thing up again. Wow, big key, wow, much wow, big key jingle. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Are you okay? It sounds like you fell down a flight of stairs.
I can't even walk.
What is the key jingle? This is epic trollination from T.
I'm heading home.
Oh, okay. Is he done?
Yeah.
All good over there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Paying for 1,000,000 hours of labor, probably. Sick, savage, bro, savage. Wow, all the sound effects? I feel like I should be isolating these sound effects and putting them in a game or something. How many keys? Static Buzz needs to know, how many keys do you actually have? It sounds like 100. Let me read Flash's question real quick.
Actually, it's more like 2 keys, 3 keys, maybe 6, but like there's.
How can you not tell the difference between 2 and 6? Trying to make a game.
Hold on.
Trying to make it.
There's 8 keys.
8 keys. Okay, that's very much not 2. Trying to make a passive to start a battle gaining 50 TP. Just use the element core. I mean the enhanced TP. I'm sorry. Flash, just use enhanced TP. Make a mode in enhanced TP. Easy. Easy peasy. And if you don't want to use the plugin, a passive state gain 50 TP, then just make a freaking passive state. Like, that's pretty easy. Let me show you. This is for Flash because he's got a weeks-long question that he hasn't been able to crack. You go over to states, right? You make a new state, call it whatever you want. This is a passive 50 TP state. If it's a passive, you don't really want to give it an icon. We got a super chat here. Vino with a $2 super chat. What's up, Vino? How you doing, man? I'm glad you made it. He says, I made it. Hi, all. Hope Waffles has been behaving. He showed up, he dropped $10, and he's like, you should be doing more first impressions. Later, bitches. And I was like, you're so mean, Waffles, but I still love you. It's okay. I know the band's going to make it, and it's not a bruise. I just fell down the stairs again. Waffles loves me. And I knew it. I knew he loved me. The band's gonna make it. Anyway, Flash, you just go here, yeah. And we're just gonna make some TP thing. Is there a thing in here for TP? Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, it's called the toilet paper roll.
The toilet paper time. Here we go. This one will be TP charge rate. Nah. I mean, that's not exactly it. TP charge rate is not it. TP regen. There we go. TP regen plus 50%. Yeah, boy. Check that out. But you only want it at the start of combat. See, this is why you don't do it with a passive state. Only for the user. He took the 10 back as well, though don't forget that. He didn't, though. No, he didn't. He was going to give another 10, and he's like, let me put my money back. So that's what. He did drop 10, and he was going to drop another 10. And he's like, when the first impressions happen, something like that. He said something like that. Now it sounds like we're in a tunnel. We're inside of a tunnel with a breezy wind break.
We're in the tunnel. We're gonna emerge on the other end victorious.
Yes.
What is the battle that we won? Nobody knows.
So Flash 15, don't make it a passive state. You're going about it the wrong way. That's why you're having trouble for weeks. Instead of making it a passive state like that, you're gonna just create a TP mode and put that user in a TP mode. And you get the free core engine, battle engine core, and then where's the enhanced TP one? Enhanced TP system. I don't know what wave it's in, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. But get this one. You should just get all of them, to be honest, if you can. But go over here, TP modes, right? Copy the same one that you're going to use. Like whatever TP mode is already being used, which is probably Stoic, press Control C, go to the bottom, press Control V, double click, and just, you don't even have to rename it. Go down here to Battle Start. Somewhere in here. Battle win, when you flee, when you lose. It's in one of these, almost positive. Initial TP. Look, how much TP is gained at the start of battle? 50. So you keep everything the same, but you go to this first, it's actually the very first one, generic initial TP 50. And then this is, I'm gonna call this mode Flash mode. Flash 15x. Boom. And now he's got the TP mode of whenever he enters combat, because you said passive, which means they stick around. Passives just stay, right? Unless you find another way to take them off. So there's your passive. And then instead of making it so that you gain a state, another state, just change TP mode. Change TP mode to Flash 15x mode. And in here, initial TP 50. You don't have to do any JS, you don't have to do anything funny. It's easy. Boom. Plugins for the win. I'm going to delete this mode because I don't need it or plan to use it, but you can do it. There you go. Solved weeks of your duress. Solved weeks of your issues. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? Hello to you and your girl. I'm yours videos like 2 days. I'm trying to enjoy my first steps in RPG Maker, from chilling until something crushes or bugged. Cool, Jacob. I get it. I know what you're trying to say. You're enjoying you're enjoying some videos and you're finding RPG Maker fun. And you're chilling out until your game bugs, and then you're like, oh gosh, look at another video to find out what happened. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, Jacob. All right, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I caught your drift. I catch the gist of what you're saying. What was I doing? It did start. I did manage to get the game to start. Let's see if the server is receiving any text from here. If I go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and I hit enter. No, in fact, it just reloads. It reloads the game. Okay, so I have to do something else to make sure it doesn't just reload on us. Oh, I know what's going on. Yeah, so what's happening inside the HTML, there's some things that need to happen in the code. So what's happening over here when you do prevent default, that's what stops it from reloading, but I have removed it. Whoa, whoa, T, whoa, are you okay? Did you just fall off the cliff?
I'm sorry, guys.
I think she fell
I'm
off a
making
cliff.
all the good noises.
Can you smell almonds?
I taste ice cream.
Does it smell like mint? That's an inside joke. You guys won't get it. Skepsis D loves the bonus sound effects, by the way.
That's good. I'm trying to be as quiet as I can.
I know, it's all right. Sir Legna says now he can't even hear because his headphones are having a bad day. Wow, that's feels bad. I'm gonna have to type this for Sir Legna. At Sir Legna. Feels bad, man. F's in the chat for Sir Legna. He can't watch the stream, so he was listening to it, and now his headphones are having a bad day.
Bad days. Sad times.
No, I think what he actually means, after reading it again, I'm like, bad day for headphone users. He was talking about the noise. He can't hear because of the noise.
Sorry, they're like, nah.
Hey, we got some F's in the chat for the headphone users. These F's are for the headphone users.
This is hilarious. There's like no service out here. It's every once in a while you're just like you come over in slow motion, so you're like headphone users. I love it.
Now I'm gonna and then you're not gonna know if it was the delay in your lag on your service from that area, or if it was just me having a stroke.
You know what's funny? It legit just happened to you while you were doing that. So it's like double slowed down.
No, it happened to you, alright? You're the one out in nowhere. No service. Driving, I don't even know. Oops, I hit a button on accident. I don't know what it was. So it's scroll lock? I don't know, I hope I didn't break. I hope it wasn't launch the missiles button. Skepsis D says he's learned to adjust volumes on the fly. That's good. Now I'm going to try something that's probably stupid. I'm going to have the script in the HTML run this function, and also the plugin run this function to see what happens, because I'm just curious. Is it going to blow up? I mean, it might work. It might cause no problems at all. Is this about my car insurance? Oh my gosh, hold on. Huh?
Urgent message for the vehicle owner. We've been trying to reach.
Oh my gosh, this is
That is so good. That is so good.
I knew it. It was about
I'm glad
my
you answered that on the
warranty.
screen.
The vehicle owner. Every day. No, I'm not joking. Every single day I get one of those. Every day. Without fail. It's usually in the afternoon, but sometimes it's in the morning. I just want to chuck my phone out the window. Last chance. This is it's like some guy. This is your second notice for your vehicle warranty. Like, shut up, gosh. Scams, just scams. I don't have to be psychic, KV. It's so consistent. These bots are so consistent that it's just predictable. They need to do something about this. This has got to stop. Like, I notice how they do it too. Like, it won't say anything until they hear some audio. So when you answer your phone now, you have to go up, and then you'll hear the recording, because it registers the little up, like as if we said hello. Hello.
Ooh,
this is.
That was sexy. You should say hello to me all the time.
Hello, like that. I don't. Did I do it better the first time? I feel like it was more guttural the first time.
It was
hello.
It was really good. Yeah, it was good the first time. It was unscripted.
What's happening down there where you're at, T? I mean,
Why? What's going on now?
I don't know. You're just like, oh, Sid, talk to me more.
I know you said hello, sexy, over the phone, and I just couldn't help myself.
You're like, oh, you should say that again. Oh my gosh. Let's see if the game explodes when I run it now. It didn't, white screen of death, but it's also having a problem. It's like io.connect is not a function. Of course it's not. I'm not. Am I requiring it in the plugin? I should have been. I should be. It's those things. jQuery deferred exception. At least it found jQuery. io.connect is it? Well, I guarantee it is a function. I tell you it is. I tell you. Let me just go to the plugin here. The plugin is requiring socket IO. All right, so I practically followed the tutorial exactly. There is no tutorial for what I'm doing actually. I just have to get good, scrub.
Must be a bug.
Must be a bug. Yeah, it's got to be a bug because I practically followed it exactly. Practically.
Yeah.
This is an urgent message for the vehicle owner. Your second notice has expired. Please send us your credit card information. Oh no, it's wireless. You have to wire them money now. That's how it is. Or no, Google Play cards. You have to go to the store and buy Google Play cards to, what was the last one? To to fix. Exactly, that's what my brain was doing.
How is it going,
It was to pay the government, wasn't it? The government wanted.
Oh yeah, it was about. Right, it was my something about my Social Security has been terminated or something, and then you have to give them.
Google Play cards.
They need a Google Play card with $300 on it to fix your Social Security card.
Yeah.
Fucking scammers, man. They really need to crack down on this. Sir Ligna, I know. I think the error is between the chair and the screen. No, you're right. You're 100% on that right now. That's why I live stream, because I need you to tell me what to do, Sir Ligna. I need your brain power to like function and be siphoned into my tasks, right? What about in the future? Just a random thought. Like we're like so far into the future and we're all just brains in jars. We're just like brains in jars. And then we have robots that feed us and like drop nutrients into our liquid solution where our brains float. But we're all unique individuals, but we're all brains in jars. And
no, thank you.
Yeah, but like we could still live normal lives in our heads, in our brain spaces. We just got to have the robots to keep feeding us nutrients.
That sounds awful.
I'd prefer to be a brain in a crate. I mean, does it need to be see-through? Probably better if it's not, right?
Better for everyone else.
Sir Legna says, sadly, my rates are hard enough to replace my current job to be your coding assistant. I know, I believe that. No, I totally agree with that. I'd prefer to be a brain in a crate. I think that's a better way to go about it. Also, in my...
It's kind of like a rat in a cage.
Yeah.
In spite of your rage.
In spite of my rage, I'd still be a brain in a crate.
Yeah. It's the next hit single. Guys, watch out. 2021.
Zariab's like, Serlinga, it sounds more like a request for a coding slave than an assistant. Just like, tell me what to do. Get back in your crate and tell me what to do with your brainwaves. Despite of my rage, Serlinga's just a brain in a crate. Okay, so it doesn't know what this is about. I have to use my own brain here.
Yep.
Vino is like, I prefer to be a brain in a ball so I can roll around.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
Then you control the machine that moves you around.
No, you move yourself around. Yeah.
No, the brain doesn't have the muscles to propel itself.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It doesn't anyways. Isn't our body just a machine? So I wouldn't want to be a brain in a jar. I'd want to be a brain in like a body.
Brain
like
in a body. But we already
yeah,
have
brain
that.
in a.
People don't.
But I want to keep that. I like that.
People don't want what they have. They want what they do not and cannot have. This is how our psychology is
No,
designed.
no, I don't want the jar thing.
You want to be a brain in a body in a crate in a jar, like a Russian nesting doll.
I mean, that can happen now. It's unpleasant, so I don't think I want that.
$5 super chat from Corey Davis, and he says, "I need Hannah to feel alive." Feel alive, Hannah. That's what he says.
Where's
Corey
Hannah?
Davis, thank you so much for $5. I appreciate that, Corey. Corey's the man. He says, "I need Hannah to feel alive." So feel alive, Hannah. Hannah, wherever you are, just know that I don't know where you are, but feel alive. Are you feeling alive yet?
I'm feeling Batman.
I'm Batman. Batman just shit his
Batman.
pants.
Batman with flatulence.
Fart man. Flatulence man.
That's even better.
Alright, so maybe we just leave it inside the index HTML. Shizzle
Yeah,
buzzles.
but did you try the onloading? Like, did you do that?
I mean, why would I use a solution that a certified coder gave me? Doesn't sound like a... Who does that, right? When they help you and you don't take it? That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay, no, let me copy paste this. He's like, var script equals document.create element of scripts. Script.onload equal function. Alert, a script loaded and ready. Script.source equals. Good. Let me do that. I'll do it right now. Thank you, Sir Legna. Dude, Sir Legna has helped me so much in the MZMMO Discord. Like, on the regular, too. This guy's awesome. I've got so many things open. Look at this. Look at my alt tab. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I've got 19 things that I'm trying to cycle through. And there's like 20 tabs on this one. So just please, brain. Can
Amazing.
you brain. Doodly doo 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 doo. So it's actually in the script, and go like this. Doof, doof, badoof, badoof. And since we're using ES6, we're going to turn the var to let. Shouldn't matter in this HTML. Separate these two so I don't get confuzzled. Space for readability while I'm looking at it. Close the bright screen on the left side. Go back to this. I got no certs. You're certified in my heart, Sir Legna. You're certified in my heart. You've got all the certs you need.
And that's where it matters.
That's right. HTTP whatever.com the script.js is. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna pass in the DG_6_MZMMO client.js. But we're gonna have to tell it where it's at, right? So we're gonna say it's gonna be inside of JS/plugins/yada yada yada poopy poopy poopy. Let script equal document.create element script. Script.onload equal function. Alert, script loaded and ready. It's ready to be inserted. Script.source equals this. Document.get element by tag name. Head. Index 0. Append child script. Let's see what happens. I'm all about this. I'm all about it. Hey, I'm all about it. And then, no, I'm not done yet. Then, once we're like loading that script, yeah, I can cut this out. Just cut it out. Cut it out of there. Because basically, we're loading it from this, and it's going to go in there. So it should be fine. We're not double running it. It's all good, Flash. Get some food, man. Don't starve yourself. Don't be anabulimic, or what is it called? Bulimirexic?
Anorexic?
No, bulimirexic. There it is.
Bulimirexic?
Yes, anabulimic and bulimirexic.
I don't
Corey
think
Davis
you can
with
be
the-
bulimic and anorexic.
Corey Davis, thank you so much. He's dropped another $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Corey Davis says, sir, I'm commissioning you for 15 plugins for MZ that will work with Visual Stella's plugin. How much you charging? 15 plugins? I think you
Oh
probably...
my God.
Thank you for the $5, Corey. Probably a better idea if you start with one. You want to lure them in with like, I just need this one little thing. And then once you got them on the hook, you're like, oh, and this, and this, and this, and take my money. And then they're like, I'm gonna do that. And they type and code for you. That's how it works. No, I
Once
don't
you
know
get
how
them
it
in the
works.
crate. Once you get them in the crate, then they code for you.
Yeah, you gotta get the brain, but first to get the brain, you gotta get the body, and then the body gets the crate, and the crate gets the jar.
Jar, yeah.
And then
That's the real order.
In classic Russian nesting doll style, you have to start from the bottom. Now we hear. Okay, so the index, this is for the game. This is not the game one. This is the game one. And we're calling a script and we're saying load the plugin. And now that from the plugin, it should read everything we put in here. And so then at this point it shouldn't say, I don't know what IO is, because it's defined inside of stuff, right? For chisels. But the problem is I'm defining it up here. IO equal require socket.io. So then over here it's like io.connect, yada yada yada. On the server it should also know what that is. Socket.io. Passing an HTTP. Oh yeah, doing that as well. It's not actually using HTTP here. Why do these look different? Const. Oh, I'm setting them as const, which I should do, actually. They're not going to change. These are required things. These aren't even lets. Set these to const. Stop being a big dumb boy. And do it right. Do it right. Get it tight. In Soviet America, the brain creates you. I feel like we're living in Soviet America sometimes. It's like fucking crazy. I'm not going to get on that topic, but geez. Jeez, boys.
Cheese and crack.
Big old Teddo Chisel Bazels. Alright. Now that we've got everything saved, let's put the files where they need to be and watch the explosions of my project happen. Paste. Whoa. Whoa. $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you, Corey. He says the first plugin was a barrier that does all the First plugin was a barrier that does all the effects in MV, plus it absorbs HP if hit and reflect them. Bro, like, whoa, what is happening? What is going on? Did you see the error we got? I've got three things going on. So the error we get is script loaded and ready. So
I think the way I'm holding the phone, my finger rubs against the microphone every once in a while.
Yeah, that's not good. That's a big no-nos. That's a big special sound effects. So what I was trying to get to, this $5 super chat, he's asking for Sir Legna to make a plugin for him, and he's giving some heads up about what it wants it to do. I believe that already exists, Corey, inside, if you come to the dark side of MZ. All you have to do is use the please find it, brain faster, brain. Found it. Visu MZ3 anti-damage barriers. So in here you get a lot of functionality, like so much. You just need to use core engine, battle core, skills, states core, element, status core, and then anti-damage barriers, can do all kinds of freaking stuff. It gets freaky with it, you know what I'm saying? If you want to turn it inside out, freaky, it does it. Anti-damage barriers, Corey. You don't need to write, you don't need to pay someone to write this. Just get the all waves bandaru from Vigistella and you have it. And you will have all future updates. The problem is you gotta come over to the dark side to MZ. She's intentionally doing that on accident. That's a Someone make a plugin that erases politics from the world. Well, the problem with that is politics was genuinely probably designed to avoid violence, and well, doesn't always work, does it? $5 super chat from Corey Davis saying, well, sir, your services are no longer needed. Bye. Thank you, Corey.
Damn.
Appreciate the $5. Sorry, sir. Like, I lost. I took some work from you. However, I don't know if that's what work you actually wanted to do. Anyway, Drifty just needs to use the function drift.driftwoodmmo.create to make his amazing. I wish it'd be that easy, right? But then everyone would be doing it. Everyone would do that, Vino, and I would be nothing special. Bluetooth is a beautiful thing.
You're always gonna be special to me.
Oh, thank you, T. I love you too.
Yeah.
What bug did you get? My game doesn't default with politics. So it's throwing the pop-up that's it's like spitting it all up, and it's like the plugin was loaded, which isn't an error. That's what we told it to do. Script loaded and ready. But then we also have the giant widescreen where it's also restarting every time because it's still not doing that thing. For some reason, it doesn't do the prevent default. I believe I have to do that inside of it. I have another question. Well, hold on.
Well, if it's not doing it, it means like that's not being read. So that's kind of a clue.
Yeah.
Why isn't it being read?
Yeah. $5 super chat from Assumed Identity. Thank you so much, Assumed. How you doing, man? He goes, how about a skill equip plugin? I need that like food, love, and shelter. Assumed Identity. I know. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, they made it for MV, and I'm hoping that they remake it for MZ, but I want it to be made on a per character basis, so you can decide that this character equips skills, but this one does not. And it doesn't work that way inside of MV. It's like all your characters equip skills, or none of your characters equip skills. Right now you have to make a weapon or an armor or a slot and then make that grant a skill type and a skill and blah 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 blah. And you can still do it. It's just like, wouldn't it just be cool if there was a built-in menu that said this character equips skills and you could decide what passives they have, and as they get like a higher level, they can equip more skills. So you can give them like 10 skills, but they only can use 4 of them right now. And then as they level up, they have 15 skills, but they can only use 5 of them, you know? And so you have to let the player decide how they want to customize their character, and you give them a lot of options, and it's really cool. I mean, as a dev, it creates more work because you got to make more skills that may not see the light of day, really. But in the end, it's really fun. It's a cool system. I agree with you, Assumed. That's a plugin that needs to happen. I believe that it will happen from Vigistella, and I'm waiting on that. Hopefully in the next wave. What wave are they on? 6 now? They're working on 7. Hopefully in wave number 7, we see a skill equips plugin. Sir Legna says skill equip is on his to-do list. Sadly, don't got enough hours in a day. Nobody does. Nobody does. Corey says he's going to mess with MZ tonight. He also says, sir, we're counting on you. You've got people's lives at stake here, Sir Legna. They're counting on you. Don't let them down. Don't let them down. KV Kingdom, question. Do I ping on Discord for a bot cleanup? Someone's spamming. Yeah, definitely. You can @ the Ninja Assassins whenever you feel. Wow. Okay. Well, this guy's gonna get banned. He's banned. Did he think that was gonna go on the stream? There you go. Insta banned. Thank you, KB. Appreciate that. Got him. No names need to be mentioned. Somebody being ignorant. Yeah, you just ping at Ninja Assassins. That's all you gotta do. At Ninja Assassin. You just spell ass twice.
Actually, we disabled group pinging.
But you can still ping Ninja Assassins, right?
No,
Well, you should be able to.
I don't think you can, because I don't think you can choose which groups can be.
No, you can. No, you can though.
You can?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
decide inside each setting. I don't believe I turned it off. Maybe you did, but we'll put it back on.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it.
And now, if I tried to do it, it'd probably work. But that's because I'm admin, so I don't. There's no use in me trying to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's not restarting. No problem. I mean, it is restarting. It's not stopping the prevent default thing, right? $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much. He goes, I think I blocked him. Let me know. I did something. Nah, I banned him. I dropped the fucking hammer. I was like, bam! Take your ignorance somewhere else. And that's how it works. They'll be back. They always come back. But it's alright. We drop the hammers faster than they can make accounts. Bam! Suck it.
You remember our zone?
He who shall not be named.
For a minute there. Yeah, for a minute there, like, Corey, I gotta tell you a story. I thought, just for a split second, I wondered if you were our zone back from the dead, because you called me T with a T-E-E, and you were spelling it in all caps, and you'd go T, and he used to do the same thing. You remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he came back one time, and he like tried to act like he was someone else, but he can't hide who he is. He is who he is.
Stoppable Force says pinging a group is definitely off for
Right.
me. Well,
Yeah.
did you try to
We
do
turned it
Ninja
off.
Assassin? We're gonna turn that on. So it is loading the script and it's doing the thing, but it's not like the code isn't. It's not actually like working properly because. Hold on, it's this one, right? The prevent default is supposed to stop the whole thing from reloading, but it still just spins and reloads. So I don't know, man. We've got layers to it. Let me just put all this. When I put this inside the game stuff, it's straight up. It just white screens and it doesn't even like work at all, and that's a problem. Oh my gosh, can I not be fucking retarded right now? That'd be great, thanks. I'm trying different ways to do the same code because this code works on HTTP. $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey. Appreciate that, man. He says, gosh, but I'm unique. How dare that noob take my unique mess before I join the Discord?
Corey, you're totally different. Like I said, it was for like half a second. You're OP. You're way cooler than our zone ever hoped to be.
Yeah. I think I was creepy.
Yeah, our zone was ugh. Ugh.
Stop saying his name because that's not good. When you keep saying what? You're breaking up. I think we lost T. Oh no, I can hear the tunnel has resumed. Hello?
Yeah, you're coming across. You're coming across kind of. You're coming across kind of tinny yourself.
Well, that's only into you.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I'm actually getting closer to civilization, so that's weird.
Huh. Sounds so bad. Because like when you cut out, the audio gets good for a second, and then you come back, it's like. We definitely don't like the phone in T unless we have to. I'm trying different iterations on this
I don't
combination.
either. I would.
Go ahead. Hello? What the frick is happening right now? I'm trying different iterations on. Just interrupt me every time because you're just on a delay. It just happens. This is a mess. T, this is a mess.
Yeah.
Script loaded and ready. It's white screened out. Also, it restarts still. Oh, I'm stupid. I always freaking. Sorry. Forget to copy the damn file and then put it in and replace it. Why don't I just stop editing this one and just start editing this one? You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Let me do that right now. Right now. I'm gonna delete this one. Gone. It's still in use. Yeah, I know. However, it says deleted. Close it. File, open file. And we're gonna go into the MZMMO JS plugins and go to the client. It starts with a D, you big dum-dum. Boom. Now, when I save it, there's no copy pasting. There's no copy pasting. It just goes, right? It just does the thing. It is where it needs to biz. That's gonna save me some big dum-dum movements in the future. Get rid of that copy pasting. Boosh. Boosh, 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 boosh. Alright, now let's try it again now that I'm not being big dum-dum. Script ready and roaded. I want to see if it's sending anything. It still hasn't. So if I type in here, boom boom, it restarts, says script ready and loaded, and it doesn't send it to the local host. I could also make sure that this is still working because I did some dumb changes. Oh, that one still works. It still sends to the server. The server's still running. So the HTTP method is still working. Language? What do you mean language? JS. I'm using JS. JavaScript. Flash. I'm using JavaScript. It sounds like she's flying through a wormhole. That's the best description of what's actually happening. She's gonna pop out on the other side. Fucking quantum leap. Some boomer show.
I wish I could fly through a wormhole. I'd be home by now.
You'd be in another parallel dimension or something. You get home and you're like, oh, it's good to see you. I'm like, who are you? Hum diddly dum doom doom. Man. If I use the code that works on the HTTP for MZ, it doesn't work. And I can use the previous one that just sends and doesn't receive anything. I wonder if it's because we like deleted an element in the CSS for the game. Do you think that's why it's white screened, T, when we were editing the CSS?
It didn't white screen after we edited it.
No, but that's it. No, it does white screen after we edit it if we add the newest form document get element by ID form, get element by ID input, get element by ID messages.
I thought we tested that though. I thought we tested it by just commenting out what we changed, and it's still white screen.
Huh.
But maybe we
I
tested
can
again.
immediately see something that's different. When we're looking at this message, I have to keep going back and changing the ID. So the form ID and the input ID, we have to change that back again. Form, yeah, form and input. Form and input. Let's do that. So
They have to match.
yeah, input, and then this one is going to be form and input. Let's see if that makes a difference. Script loaded and ready, yet it still restarts when I hit enter. Damn, man. Why it do it be like it is do? Dough.
I don't know. Try commenting out the changes we made to the CSS and see if that has any effect.
Well, I can't just comment out the CSS because then it doesn't display anything.
No, I mean the CSS native to the game in the plugin. You know, the CSS we grabbed from CSS.js or whatever the frick it's called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The canvas where we put it on a different, we made it fixed instead of absolute.
Right. So only thing we changed in there was the Z index and the position. Oh, are you talking about? Are you talking about in like the main in MZ main?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about the function I overwrote at the top.
Yeah. Just comment that out for a minute and see if that has any effect or if it's, you know, if it's doing anything. Because you're working on the same element. It's possible that they're not playing nice together.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna comment that out on the client. Luckily, I moved it so I don't have to copy paste it anymore. I just restart, and I think it'll just cut the screen in half. No, it's still a white screen. It's still a white screen.
Okay, so then it doesn't. That's not affecting
That's
it. At
not
least
affecting
we know
it.
for sure that that's
Right.
not. All right.
Okay. One less thing to think about there. I mean, that's all we changed was the element style position from absolute to fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Vino says it sounds like the background audio to my contest Warplanes mode. Just that humming sound. It's your car.
It is. You guys are hearing my car engine.
Yep.
It's actually quieter than it's ever been. It had a loose belt recently, and so every time I would stop, it would go.
Like, oh, that's a sound. We had it tightened up.
Uh-huh.
The server code looks fine and it works good with the HTTP, so I don't want it to change it up really. Doody doody doo doody 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 doo doo. It's also connecting to a MySQL every time I run it, even though we're not using it right now.
Maybe one of the things that are being required. Have you like called another document or library or something recently? Maybe it's not being found. Like, I don't know. Maybe the file path isn't working, or it's not.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, I know that it is because it shows the pop-up that we told it to alert us, say that the script was loaded. To tell us that it's actually working. Vino made a suggestion saying try disabling his plugin because it may be affecting the canvas, even though I don't think that's it. I turned it off. I'm expecting 100% the same result. Script ready and loaded, white screen, and this restarts it. Yeah, so that made no difference, but I'll keep it off until I need to use it again, Vino. I've got so many weird things going on with this. I'm surprised that Vigistella's plugins haven't, broke with it yet.
What about console logging and saying, like this is running, this is running, blah blah blah.
That would be that would be brilliant if we could actually get the console to load. The white screen bricks and it doesn't load. I mean, I could take a step back, but I've done this for 2 days now. I've made no step forward on it. Well, yesterday I got to this point, but that was as far as I got. And I'm like, well, shit, no matter what I try, so far I haven't figured it out. So like, okay, I'll take the step back and I'll get rid of the next step that causes the data to send back to the client, and we'll go to just sending from the client to the server. And restart that, and then this shows it, but like once again, script ready and okay, no, wait, I'm doing it differently somehow in here. Damn it, what am I doing? I guess I comment all of this out, and the way that it worked before is simply putting it right into the index HTML. And all we do in the plugin right now is call some requires and override a function. Binoc9, how you doing? He goes, I have a question when editing sprites. How do I keep the sprite from showing white and not to make them look broken? That you have to have a transparent background. So, all right, that's a good question. Let's divert for a second. Let me go to Photoshop and open up a sprite. You know what? I'll create a new one, right? We'll create a new one. New, custom. Actually, let's open because you're going to want the dimensions of a sprite. I'll go into a game project like you would do it. So what you're looking for is a magic eraser, Binoc. I don't know if you're using GIMP or whatnot, but you want to create a transparent background, and that's called alpha data. If you look at the number on the code, it's 0000. You have 4 numbers, and in a JPEG you only have 3, but on a PNG you have 4 because it stores that 4th argument parameter called alpha data. And that's a transparency thing. Now, I know I'm telling you more than you would probably need to know just to do this right, so let me just show you. Stop talking and open a thing and show you. I'm gonna go into my IMG, and then I'm gonna go to characters, and I'm gonna open up just one of these randomly generated ones I did. So what you're saying is like, when you make your character, you have a white background because you have the you didn't have transparency. So you're gonna go to a magic eraser tool and erase the background. You want to zoom in and erase the background. In this image, it's already, the background is gone. But like, say I were to simulate what it would look like if you hadn't done that already or something. I guess I'll get a paint bucket tool. No, that's not the right one. Paint, man, I just misclicked it. Paint bucket tool, and then boom. So it would be like that, right? Except you would have a white background. And then if we put that in the game, we would see the color in the background. We would see like a block. It would be a square with the character. So in order to get rid of that, you're going to use a magic eraser tool. And you just click on that, and it gets rid of all of that color. That way you have your transparency. Edit. Undo the new layer. And whatnot. Right? There you gotta go. There you go, Binoc. You just gotta add some transparency. And then what was your second question? How to not to make them look broken? What do you mean by broken?
Probably the alignment within the cells.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or are all the cells the same size?
Right. There's a couple things to consider when you're showing your sprites. Is it just a single sprite sheet, or is it a set of up to 8 sprite sheets? And you can see in this right here, 192 pixels, I guess. I forgot. Let me see. What's my image size? Canvas size. 576. And then what is each actual like cell? Let's divide that. 576 divided by 4. It would be 4. 144. So you're going to want to turn on a grid. If you're using Photoshop, you go to Preferences, Guides, Grids, and Slices, and then you're going to type in the resolution, the resolution of the images, which are going to be 48 by 48. So you do that, boom, and now you can see. Now you can see that you've got a box around each one of these characters, and since this is a set of 8, it's going to use that resolution. Image size 576 by 384. And if you want to do an individual one, you can do that as well. And let's take a look at that. Like, say we wanted this to be a new one, right? We're going to create this as a new one. We'll create it 32. Oh, wait, that's the problem. The new one would only have 4, like this. So I would copy that, file new. And what we're going to do is a little bit of math if you don't. So we have 48 times 4 is 192. And then that's the height. And then 48 times 3 is 144. So 144 by 192. That's what we're going to use. 144 by 192. Okay? And you see we've got our white background. And we're going to paste our character in there. And we can move her around if we want to move her around. If you see that it's like this or something, obviously that's going to mess up. Hold on, I think T is here. Oh my god. I got to pee, so T is going to take over.
I am?
Yeah.
What's going on here? I have no idea what's happening. Literally just walked in the door. I don't even have it open. Ah! The microphone's shocking. Hi guys, how's it going? I've come out of the other end of the wormhole. Bear with me, just opening the chat. I have no idea what Drifty was just doing, so... So Banak uses Sai as well as Clip Paint Studio. I love Clip Paint Studio. It's the best. How to turn color to alpha. Hold on, let me open Clip. I'll tell you in a second if I can remember. I remember the first time I tried to do it, it was definitely not intuitive. So I had to Google it. But maybe, just maybe, I can remember how to do it.
Thank you, T.
Yeah.
Gosh, that had to happen a while ago.
Let's see here if I can remember how to turn color to transparent.
Magic eraser inside of...
Well, no, he uses Clip.
Oh, okay.
So... Oh, I think you select color gamut, which is in selection area. And then when you select a color gamut, it should select the whole area of that color. And then there's actually a transparent paint tool that paints in transparent. And so you can paint over that whole selection and just make it transparent.
So that's how we would do it. Now, there's another thing to consider when you save your file, when it's an individual file like this, because if you have it in a set of 8, you know, like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you just call it whatever you want. Character 9 is fine. But when you're creating a single character, the game is going to need to know a little bit of extra information to distinguish the difference between a set of 8 and a single individual character sheet. So let's go into our project folder inside of the IMG folder. We'll go into characters, and you'll see that some of these have a $sign in front of them. So when you see that you have an exclamation point and a $sign, the $sign specifically is telling the engine that this is not a set of 8. This is a single one. This is a single sprite sheet. So in the case that we would save it like this, once we've got the transparent out of it, you've got to use the exclamation mark and then a $sign before the name. So this would be like exclamation point, $sign, character 9. And that would let the engine know to not try to read this as a whole set of 8, and then you just see like part of her hair as part of the sprite. Instead of seeing that, you see the actual character. Daily health checkup ad. I know, man. It managed to know when I walked away so that I couldn't immediately close it to get maximum screen time. That's one of the few like pop-ups I put up with, because it's actually a really good program, and I did buy it one time or maybe twice. That's why it constantly shows ads to me, because it did make money off of me at one point. But yeah, it's when you need to fix your computer and uninstall stuff, it's really, really good. So, I mean, that's it. Hopefully I answered your question. Did you, if you have any more questions, let me know. That was a good distraction from the coding hell that I've been in. Nintendo Gamer FR, hey, how you doing? Have a question. Is MV still good after MZ, or is MZ better? MV is still good. There's nothing wrong with using MV. MZ, I think MZ is better. That's my opinion. A lot of people will agree with me. I think MZ is you should just go to MZ unless you're already working on a project that's so far into it that you just want to finish it before you go to MZ. So there's that exception. If you've got a project that you're like trying to finish, you could finish it in MV. That'd be a good idea. And then when you start your next new thing, if you're jumping in right now, I say go straight to MZ. Because you can do almost everything the same on MZ as MV. You could even do the sprite sheet animations if that's what you wanted to do. It would be a little weird because you'd have to make them in an MV engine and then put them over. If you don't like particle effects, you could totally do that inside of MZ. You just can't create them inside of MZ because it's not made to do that. But anyway, I digress. MZ is what my opinion would be, Nintendo Gamer. T, you aren't all choppy. She's here in the flesh.
I finally made it out of the wormhole.
Mm-hmm. At least it wasn't a car warranty ad. That would be even more atrocious if you got those pop-ups.
Yeah.
You do though, if you get like some malware installed, those things will pop up. Call this number immediately, and it's like some Indian call center where they're just a bunch of scam con artists. Mm-hmm. Hello, I am through my Microsoft. I am a worker for Microsoft now. Like, sure you are. Sure you are. Once got a Cyberpunk ad, my Google crashed. No joke. A Cyberpunk ad crashed his computer.
That's amazing. It has skills in how bad it is.
You know what's funny about that game? This is one of these rare cases where a class action lawsuit is being filed against the publisher or the dev, the team.
Because the game is so bad.
The game is so bad and under-delivered. Robbed. Yeah, I mean literally. Yeah. People feel robbed. The game is so under-delivered and over-promised and overhyped that people feel legit robbed. And they made so many millions of dollars. I understand where it's coming from. The last game that this happened to was No Man's Sky, and it was also one of those gonna be the best thing ever, gonna be playable with all your friends. You don't see anyone. It's just like it's not even multiplayer. Like it was a disaster of a launch, and they got a class action lawsuit against them. I think I never played it. I didn't really care to play it. But I think now they've made it a decent game. I don't really know for sure. I can't say, but I know there's some people who will defend it and be like, well, at least they finished. They did do some cool stuff. They followed through on some of their promises, and it's fun now. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. If you have fun with it, you have fun with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard the same thing.
But it took them like 2 years after the launch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. I think that's probably good for a live stream. We did a bunch of stuff. I didn't make a ton of progress on my actual project. I keep hitting these walls, man. It's just so hard. I get to a point to where like we make progress and then we have to go backwards to go forward.
Yeah. And
every time we go backwards, I get more burnt out from it. It's so hard to make some kind of networking solution inside of RPG Maker. But what would be really cool is if the next RPG Maker, I'm talking 4 or 5 years in the future, the next RPG Maker engine was centered around multiplayer functionality. We need to stay on this banner. We need to push this banner, and everyone, if we all demand it in the next one, then they'll have to deliver it.
Will they though?
They have to. This is how it works.
I don't know if that's.
If we all demand it, they eventually have to deliver it.
I'm not sure if that's actually how it works.
Listen, if I believe it enough, I'm gonna do it. I want multiplayer functionality built in to the next MZ or the next RPG Maker engine. That's what I would like to see. I know that's a tall order, but I was hoping that it would be in MZ, to be honest. Guys, thank you so much for coming to the live stream today. Another chill dev stream. We had a lot of support. Thank you so much, Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Vino. Thank you so much, Assumed Identity. Thank you so much, Stoppable Force. Thank you so much, Waffles, for the super chats, the love at the love to the channel. We love you right back. Thank you so much for supporting us and everybody who came to the live stream just to hang out and talk and ask questions. We appreciate you. We respect you. We love that you're spending your time with us, and we value you. So thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm going to play a little ditty. I'll play a little ditty over here. And then we're going to end the live stream for today. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Tomorrow, we're going to have a first impressions. I know some of you are not really just wanting to see so many dev things over and over because it's just like you want to be entertain me, monkey. That's essentially what I get from some of you. Dance, monkey. Just dance for me.
Be entertaining.
Entertain me. Play someone's game, which we're going to do. We do
Games
that.
are entertaining.
Games are entertaining.
I like games.
Some of them are a lot of fun. We're going to play Trailblazer again, too.
You know what's not entertaining?
On the 11th. What's that?
Watching paint dry.
All right. Okay. Thanks for that. Freaking knowledge dropped on us from T. All right, guys. Here's my ditty. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. No, we'll see you. No, we'll see you guys tomorrow, which is a Friday. Hello, everyone. I don't even know what day it is. Tomorrow is a Friday. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday, 2 o'clock. I think that's where the Tuesday came from. I was like, 2 o'clock Tuesday. We'll see you guys 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. EST. $5 super chat from Vino at the end. Thank you so much, Vino. Did you hear that, folks? Seriously, we all must rally to ask Katakawa to give us RPG Maker MMO to be the next version. That's all we want. I'm sure people want more than that.
Yeah.
But that would be amazing. It doesn't even have to be MMO. It just got to be like multiplayer centric. That's got to be their gimmick of the next one. Get your friends in your game, host stuff, local net code, turn your computer into a VPN server, or like stuff like that. Multiplayer stuff would be. People want to play with their friends. In fact, it's infectious. If you get people to play your game and they see that they can also make the game, they're going to want to get the software, and it could become like this. It could spread like hot jigga wah jigga wah jigga wah ha fire 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 hot. It could get that next level of expansion. Fire burns. Yeah, I would love to see that. Thank you for the $5 at the end, Vino. Appreciate that. So yeah, you guys have a fantastic one. I'm gonna play a little thing and then we're gonna end the stream. Bye bye. See you tomorrow 2 o'clock. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the Discord. Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us today. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and join us on Discord. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us today. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and join us on Discord. How's it going? 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 How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us today. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and join us on Discord.
Yeah, man. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.